Welcome to Tuesday Night Hangout. I'm one of your hosts, Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane. And joining the panel tonight will be my good close friend, Will Fly. Will Fly, how you doing tonight? Awesome, blossom, sir. Thanks for being part of the show tonight. And we have Mr. Nick Justice with Paralife PPG and JustUsEBikes.com. How you doing today, sir?
I'm good. How about y'all? Y'all doing good tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm tired of this voice. What's up? Oh man. So anyways, Mr. Nick, you've been flying a lot. I've seen it.
I have
on Gaggle, been creeping. That's the best way to be creeping on people.
I get a text message. Hey, you flying?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know I'll be flying? You're a long ways away.
Yeah, text me or call me when you're done flying. How do you know I'm flying?
Yeah, I have
Mr.
got
Will,
about 6 flights in.
6 flights. Will, how many flights you got in?
Well, one flight. Since the last time you and I flew together. Well, Nick and I flew together.
I got 6 last Tuesday.
It was a beautiful day today, so I guarantee a lot of flying going on.
Yep.
I don't know if it was a good day to fly or not. I have not looked 1 ounce of nothing. I don't plan to fly anytime soon, so it really doesn't matter. We were just talking before the show starts that I probably won't fly until I get to Bad Apples, and even then it's not 100% sure that that's going to happen. But in the chat, when's the last time you guys gotten a flight in? I know for me, it was Seven Oaks, right? Seven Oaks? Yes.
South Carolina.
Yep.
Yeah, I flew Virginia.
Yes, you did.
What's up, Flying? Hey, tonight's sponsor.
Oh, let's hit it.
Sam's Club egg rolls. Highly endorse them. They're delicious.
You didn't tell the brand.
Man, that is just a doggone shame, Will.
Oh, that was funny.
How in the world you can eat that stuff? I don't understand. It just makes no sense to me.
Dude, check it out. Can you see that? So I got egg noodles or fried egg noodles and stuffed green peppers, right? Of course, those egg rolls. Freaking food of the gods. What are you talking about?
We had Dana Sheet say he's flown about 5 days ago. Andy said he hasn't flown since Flight for Gauge. And John Wayne says it's been windy the last 2 weeks here, so no flying for Mr. John Wayne. Trash Bag Flyer, when's the last time you've flown?
Man, John, I thought for sure you'd be flying today. Maybe he's got still got winds.
I was going today, but I decided I better be here.
Well, thank you.
Angela says she made Chinese dinner tonight. I seriously doubt that.
Ordered out.
Yeah. She ordered. She Uber Eats a meal. So all right. So let me ask you this. We were talking before the show. Who's all going to Bad Apples, and when are you guys getting there? I am going. We just talked about this before the show. Like I said, I'm going to be bringing my cargo trailer, so I really only need a 110, or I can run my generator or whatever. It doesn't really matter. But I'm kind of curious. I think I'm just going to leave here Wednesday morning and get there Wednesday afternoon, evening time, and be ready to go.
I'm kind of considering not going to Bad Apples this year. I don't know. I'm a little closer to the flying, I guess, but it's coming up quick.
Yes,
quickly.
Trash Bag Flyer said it's still cold here. So, Trash Bag, what state are you in? Where are you at? Because it's 92 degrees today here in Florida. I can go ahead and tell you it's not too cold here. Actually, when I walked out at 6 o'clock this morning, it was 71 degrees. I was like,
Well,
6 o'clock in the morning, 71 degrees.
I thought I would go early this morning before work, and I looked out and it was 47 degrees this morning. So I decided I wasn't going to go.
Man,
It was still good, and it's like 80.
trash bag flyers in southeast South Dakota.
Holy cow!
Come on, trash bag. You're in South Dakota. It's not like you're in North Dakota. Geez.
Slade's in the house in between giving his patients doses of night medicine.
Woo.
I think there's a name for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what he called it. Tony, you're not coming to no doggone Bad Apples. As much as I'd love for you to be there.
Man, you know what? I could see Tony going from camp to camp to camp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It would just be like nonstop. He would love it.
B-52 is what that shot is that he gives to people that are out of control. And good day, Mr. Craig B from Australia.
Australia.
So it's spring here, so I guess that means it's what, fall there? No, yeah, it'd be fall there, I guess, right?
Yeah. Oh, Tony said April Fools. I forgot it was April Fool's Day. Actually, we could have literally not done the show tonight, just planned it, and then just had everybody sitting there.
We could just turned it on and muted it and walked away.
Yeah, right. So I did have did anybody get an April Fool's pulled on them today?
Nope.
I got one pulled on me today. And I fell for it hook, line, and sinker, just so you know. I have to wait to tell this story when somebody comes back here real quick. All right, here she is. Okay, so what had happened was I went over to Miss Shannon's house today because, I heard that there was somebody that had some information to tell me. His name would be Jackson, and Mr. Jackson is, I was trying to get him to come on the show tonight, but he's not ready to be YouTube famous yet, so he decided not to come on tonight, which I think he would be awesome on this platform. Anyways, long story short, I went into his room and I said, "What's up, man?" He started telling me about this girlfriend he got and how he's going to go to the movies with her on a date. And I was all excited for him. I said, "What movie you going to go see?" He's like, "I don't know, a kid or what was it? Age appropriate movie." Yeah. And so I was hook, line, and sinker. And then he's like, "I'm just kidding. April Fools." And I was like, "Oh, he got me good."
Good for him.
His mom didn't even warn me. She just let me fall for it. He got me good. But anyways, yeah, shout out to Jackson for the best April Fool's prank pulled on me today. Congratulations, sir.
I'll tell you the best April Fool's joke I've ever played on anyone. You want to hear the story?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, and I was in my like early 20s or whatever, and I was working at this. It was like a warehouse type thing, and my roommate at the time was. I knew his backstory, and I knew a big part of it was how he claimed like 10 dependents and stuff like that. He's not even married, but he had all this stuff that he was fudging his taxes. And so I had this girl that I worked with. Let me back up. Her sister, she was doing something similar, but it was to get like more financial aid or whatever, or food stamps or something. And she had this special bank account that was a secret that nobody knew about, except of course the girl who, I was working with. So long story short, I had her call and pretend to be the secretary of Mr. Such and Such. And it's come to our attention that you have these, whatever you've claimed 10 dependents or whatever. It was like real specific information. So the guy's like, "Oh my God," So, and then on hers, I called her sister and pretended to be, whatever department of whatever. And and we found this, and we need to schedule an appointment immediately. What are you doing Friday at 9:30 or whatever? When I got home, man, my roommate, he was on the phone with his friend saying, "Oh man, I don't know what they're gonna do. They're gonna come meet me at the house." And he was going nuts, man. Anyways, that's the best April Fool's joke I've ever played. Yeah, it was mean, but
That was mean, but it was funny.
yeah, it really was. As soon as I walked in, he looked at me and he said, "Did you do that?" I'm like,
No, not me.
oh, jeez.
Oh man. I
And
don't
if
know.
you knew if I could talk, like what's the guy on I Love Lucy? The husband.
Oh,
Does-
Ricky Ricardo.
Yeah, he talks just like him, and that's his.
Hey,
Hilarious.
hey, the other Nick, are you going to Bad Apples? Just curious. Like I said, I'm taking my cargo trailer, and that's about it. I'm not taking a big camper this year. It's just going to be me.
That'd be enough room for you and Nick.
I'm hoping. Hey, listen, I'm hoping that camper is sold before Bad Apples, so I don't even have to worry about it sitting here. I'll be ready to get my side yard back, if you will.
May do the weekend, he says. What's up, Greg Laney?
Greg Laney, you know he's going to be there.
It's his backyard.
Yep.
Yeah, I hope so.
Must be nice to have a flying in your backyard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Even the one I host isn't even in my backyard. It's almost 3 hours away.
I consider that in my backyard.
That's
Seriously.
still backyard.
Yeah. Moonshiners for me is backyard, even though it's little.
And how many hours is Moonshiners from you?
About 3 hours, probably.
Well, I guess Hodges is still like 3 hours from me. So I guess, but it is a long ways.
That's 8 hours for me pulling the big camper. It'll only be about 6.5 pulling a cargo trailer.
Yeah.
Nick,
That he ate it on the beach.
yeah, the other Nick said he just ate crap on the foot dragging the beach.
Oh,
Yeah,
Did you get video?
yeah. If you didn't get video, it didn't happen.
That's right.
Everyone knows the rule. There's no video. It didn't happen. What the?
There's something to foot dragging, and
Keep going.
okay, I used to do it all the time, but here's the thing with that. It is so easy to just have a momentary lapse of, I don't know what you want to call it, situational awareness or whatever. You just your mind just kind of is on autopilot, and that can mess you up freaking big time, Yeah. Do you foot drag, Nick?
no,
Okay.
no.
You just cruising along, and like when you're driving, you're just kind of driving, and then all of a sudden you kind of go mind wanders just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, being that close to the ground is not the time to.
I've been flying low on my trike before, just clipping the grass, and then all of a sudden you don't know it, but you're about to face plant because you've hit too hard. The
Yeah.
ground come up or something. That wasn't no fun. But at
So
least you're on wheels. That's different.
Yeah. No doubt.
Hey, as a representative of Just Us e-bikes, I just had to take a call. Somebody couldn't get their headlight on in Ohio, so I went ahead and took care of that live on the show on mute, but it was live on the show.
I've been riding after dark.
Yeah, yeah, right. Oh,
Care to give us a little more information, the other Nick?
oh, I know. You want to come on the show? I'll send you a link. I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You should do it.
Yeah, we'd love to hear about you.
Eating.
Yeah. What?
The
Yeah,
other Nick, he's in the shower.
That's even better. Come on.
FaceTime now. We call it the
Come
itty
on.
bitty. We'll call it the itty bitty TV or YouTube channel.
Or the halftime show.
The halftime show. Oh,
I mean, how are you in the shower and you're typing?
Yeah, something's not adding up here. Something's not adding up.
I did tell you guys last week about my toaster. I found out it's not waterproof.
No,
Your toaster?
My toaster is not waterproof. I was
it's
shocked.
supposed to be. You were shocked.
My gosh.
Now, please tell me Wendy heard that.
She didn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna have to tell her later. He said, "Well, about to step in." Like, what are you standing there in your birthday suit, holding your phone, going, "I got to make my comments before I get in."
Hey, Trash Bag, you're in South Dakota. Do you know Tim Ince, Montana?
All I need to know is that he chuckled at that joke. That's all I know.
Yes, he did. So also,
Oh,
was it? Oh, Mr. Dana 54 wants to know if they opened more parking at Bad Apples last year.
I don't know. And honestly, if I could talk, or let me ask before I say what I'm about to say, Nick, are you doing another sponsor?
No,
Okay.
but I know the deal.
Huh?
No. I know you know the deal. What I'm suggesting is maybe going across the pond. Would you
Yes.
not like that idea?
I'm fine with it. It don't bother me.
Listen, I'm not in my current situation, I'm not really wanting to be around a crap ton of people, if you will. But if I do decide to fly, that's a long way to go for with your paramotor on your back as a foot launcher.
Got to walk around it. We took off from right there on the end of the pond a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Will did.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I have uploaded, Craig B. I have uploaded the podcast. You mean this one?
I think he's talking about this one.
Oh,
He's got to go to work.
I got you. I will certainly do that.
Are you talking about going on the behind the trees, Shane?
No,
Oh,
not
by
in the
the
trees.
pond.
Not just by the pond.
Yeah, then you got to walk around it at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely stick with because I want power.
Well, Greg Laney said something about he was shocked that I wasn't a good electrician. Just so you know, this past weekend I put in an outlet on the outside of my house for my mini split that I just had put in, and nothing is burned down. I haven't smelled any electric burning smells or seen fire, so I'm pretty good at it. Woo! I got it.
Will can come to spring. Scuba says Will can come to Spring Wing if he misses Bad Apples. I could do that.
That's actually probably closer to you, isn't it, Will?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. I might consider that, Scuba. We'll see.
I don't know why Scuba doesn't man up and come to a fly-in that's got 300 plus pilots going to it.
You still have the time of your life. You don't have to fly there. You fly there once, you will have seen everything there is to see.
Yeah. Normally I go there. I'm usually there Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening before the fly-in, and we fly all the way up until the fly-in, and then pretty much after that we just hang out and have fun with everybody and watch everybody else fly.
Munchkin says he can't go because of the money.
You saw some of those elbow pictures and feet pictures online. He have plenty of money.
Hey, whatever, man. Some people are into that stuff.
No.
That's what I hear. So yeah, the inside track. Remember that the 5,000 watt generator in Berlin cover is going to be $789, but you have to be an inside track member.
Mm-hmm.
But then how long? But then after that, then they make it available to everyone. I think is what Scuba was saying. June 11th for everyone else. So if you're in the market and that's the one that has remote control, that's a good price on that generator.
Trash bag flyer said he'd take his happy butt, would be on the ground, drinking his hand, watching people going in the lake. Someday he'll be over to Bad Apples. Let me tell you, there is something for everyone there. If you're flying during the flying, it's great. If you're not, there's something to do. Either watch people fly or there's always a different group. There's never just the same group that we hang out with. You walk and you end up sitting at someone's little group and hanging out for a little bit, and then you move on to the next one. It's actually a really good time.
Yes.
If you don't like who you went with,
find somebody else.
You find another group, man.
Just move on down the road.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
don't take much.
Kind of another reason I don't want to be on the other side of over on the other side of the pond, because that's a hike.
Well, if you get off your tight wallet and buy just a Just Us e-bike,
Yeah.
You wouldn't worry about it.
Dude. Yeah. The heck is that?
I don't know.
One of my mini one of the mini dogs that my daughter brought home. Oh, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
Did you have all 4 dogs there?
5.
Ooh. Ouch. How about cats?
2.
Hamsters?
No hamsters. I have 1 rabbit.
Did you really?
Oh, I wish I was kidding. I wish I was kidding.
We'll need a picture next week to prove it.
Oh, if Kaylee gets home before the show's over, I'll have her bring me the rabbit. I think it's like
rabbit.
I think it's gingerbread cinnamon bun peanut butter jelly time. I don't know what the name of it. It's some stupid name. Anyways,
Munchkin says Generac or bust.
No. It's gonna bust, all right. Next time it's gonna blow up. It's gonna
someone's gonna pee in that fuel tank. I can guarantee you.
Yes.
CT Fly, what's going on? Do you see the question there, Shane?
Yes. What is the most quiet generator inverter you have seen being used? I can tell you that my 3500 Predator is extremely quiet. The Westinghouse that Mark McElroy has?
Pretty much the same.
It's pretty much the same. For the price difference of those two,
what are you doing?
We just keep our generator right in the house and we turn it on and run it if the power goes out.
There you go. This is a great little generator if all you need is 2,000.
They work great.
Don't you have one of those, Shane?
I have a 3500.
Oh, well, I do too, but I thought you had a smaller one too.
No. Oh no, I have a power station.
I have a Honda 2000 that I bought, but it's not big enough to run my camper.
So, yeah,
not with the curling irons and hair flatteners and all the stuff, blow dryers that Wendy's got. Ooh.
I'm gonna bring all my extra generators and try to sell them this year.
I have over 800 hours on my generator. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, that Predator 3500 might need to get I might need to get a new one. But I will tell you, I haven't even as much as changed the spark plug. I haven't changed the spark plug. I have changed the oil, not like they suggest, but like Shane suggests, maybe every 75 to 100 hours, not every 25 hours. But it's just keeps on going. I hadn't even changed the battery.
I ain't done the battery, but I have changed the oil on the plug, especially this last trip.
Did you tighten down the plug? Because I heard if you have a loose plug.
Let me tell you, I know exactly what it'll do if you don't have it tight. It'll blow a hole in a piston.
Nick's like, I miss flying for this to get my ass handed to me.
Until it stops.
I just loosen it up and then
it backs up ahead.
I like to fly when it starts to spit and sputter and then let off a little bit. I like the sound of it. And then
Yeah.
when it blows up, it makes this god awful sound. Then it just stops making noise at all. It's pretty quiet then.
Yeah. So CD Fly says between the 3,500 and the 5,000. As far as the noise, Scuba said it too. I didn't notice any difference.
No.
Yeah. Actually, depending on what you're needing power for, like if you have a 50 amp service camper, I would go with the 5,000. If you have a 30 amp, which I have a 30 amp, and the 3,500 runs it just fine. I can't run the AC and the vacuum cleaner at the same time. What is the one that you put it's into the wall vacuum cleaner? Anyways, central vacuum cleaner. I can't run both of those at the same time on the 3,500. It always pops something in the camper. If I'm hooked to shore power, I can run both of them no problem.
Now that's interesting.
I don't know what it is or why it does it, but
I can run a bunch off of mine, and it don't trip. I think the best part about it though is the remote start.
Yes.
Just sit there and kill it, and then start it up in the morning.
Yeah, there's nothing like Mark McElroy rolling out of bed, opening his door, pushing this button, and then go back inside. And 10 seconds later, you hear the generator load up.
I know it's freaking underwear too.
Yeah, and he's got and those ridiculous what is it? Sesame Street Big Bird sandals that he wears, the little slippers. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Anyways, you hear that coffee maker turn on, you already know Mark's ready to go.
Yeah.
So with my 2000, this one, the one that I just showed you, I can only, the biggest appliances that I run is going to be my air conditioner, like what you got, Shane, the just room air conditioner type thing.
Right. 110. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the Keurig. And the Keurig is a freaking beast.
Yeah. That's like 1,500 watts right there.
Yeah. So I definitely have to do power management when I'm, on that one. Just, whatever, once a day, it's not that big of a deal. But as far as fuel consumption, I'm trying to remember how long I can run that as compared to the 5,000. It seems almost like the 5,000 runs longer. Maybe it's not a bigger
my
tank.
3,000 will run about 12 hours idling, like running my AC or whatever. It'll run about 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours.
Well,
which I think is pretty good.
I can tell you at Flight for Gauge, I did not run my AC very much at all. And I just had just charging things and running microwave or whatever. And I think I got 14 hours runtime on 3.5 gallons. But I know if I turn that AC on, I will get a grand total of about 8 hours, 7.5, 8 hours runtime before it dries up.
Okay, that's probably about what I get because I keep the air going on the whole time.
Yeah, well, Slade said if you get the 9,000 Predator, you can run the entire fly-in. Dude,
Yeah.
I seriously looked at that until I realized how heavy it was, and who the hell's going to help me pick that up and put it in the back of my truck?
Not it.
I can do a 3,500, no problem. I can put it to the tailgate, lift it from the ground to the tailgate, get on the tailgate, lift it up into my on top of my toolbox, no problem. That 9,000, nope. I had to put a crane on a hoist on the back of my truck, and yeah, no, that's just a whole lot of work.
My house has it's fitted for a generator where you can just whatever, I don't know what you call it, but it's tied in with the electric. That 9,000 would probably be pretty good for that.
I was trying to figure out what ITC was, and then as soon as I read ITC equals, someone made a comment, so I lost it for a second. That's Inside Track, or Inside Track Club. Got it.
What?
For Harbor Freight, you got to sign up when they ask you if you give them your email or whatever.
Angela says drunk from beginning to end. What's she talking about?
Tony.
Dude's on vacation, right? I'm not going to judge him.
Oh, 100%.
$100 a year. So it's $29 for an ITC membership. I remember when they started that. I think it was worth it. I mean, I go to Harbor Freight maybe once, twice a year.
Really?
I don't pay a membership, I don't think.
No, there's no need at the amount of money that you spend there. They already know. Give you a discount.
They know I need a discount.
Yeah, that's for me personally, I just get their emails. I didn't sign up for the inside track thing. But I'm there once every week or every 2 weeks. So I usually pick up their news or their flyer or whatever, and I decide if I need something there or not. But like I said, that generator keeps on running. So, and that's the other thing too. If you buy a generator from them, buy the warranty, because like I was in Moonshiners and I had 500 hours on my other 3500 and it quit working. I didn't bother to figure out what was wrong with it. I drained the fuel out of it, the oil out of it, brought it back, had the warranty, picked up my generator I have right now, and it's got over 800 hours on it. So do yourself a favor, grab that warranty. They didn't even bat an eye about it. I brought it in. They brought me a new one in the box, said, have a nice day. That was it.
Yeah.
They didn't care what happened to it, why it wasn't running. It could have just been out of gas. They didn't care. You got the warranty? Here you go.
No gas. Just remember the warranty is consumable. So if you want to do it again, you got to buy another warranty. But
correct.
That's how Apple does it too. I mean,
well, you think about it. Let's say you got 500, like I got 500 hours out of that, and I would have paid another $100 and something for the warranty for the next one. It would have been way better than if that one ran another 500 hours and I didn't have a warranty and I had to go drop $700-800 on another generator.
Yeah. Or wait till it goes on sale.
Either which way, it's a lot cheaper to buy that warranty with every one that you turn back in.
Agreed. Absolutely.
Now, I will tell you, Miss Krista looked at me sideways when I refused to pay for the warranty on the one I got right now. And I said, Krista, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. And she's like, no, I think you should go and pay the warranty. I said, no, it'll be fine. It's got 800 hours on it. It's over I think it's a 3-year warranty. So I saved money because it's still going. When we were at Moonshiners, all of us. You remember, Will?
When we were at Moonshiners?
Yes.
You mean like 3 years ago?
Was it 3 years?
That's when you changed the oil with Mark.
No.
You ain't been in 3 years.
What?
Shane?
Yeah.
Shane? Yeah, 3 years ago he went.
Yeah, see, my warranty was up. I just saved $100 and whatever dollars.
Yeah. That's right.
I was right, Krista. You were wrong.
Scuba. I had the same situation with my battery. It died, but really it just needed to charge. So after manually cranking it, the problem just mysteriously went away. So
check your connections. Make sure that they're tight.
He's saying it won't stay charged. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Oh, that's a question I have. You know that little filter thing when you open the cap and it's got that little filter, little insert. And I don't think it's
carburetor.
No, the tank when you're filling it up with fuel. You take the filler cap off.
Oh, okay.
And this little cylindrical string. Yeah.
Oh yeah, chuck that some bitch into the trash.
Well, I chucked it all the way into my tank. So how do I get that thing out?
You don't.
It's there.
Dang it, man.
It won't bother. It won't bother it. It's not like it's gonna break down and get into anything.
Well, you won't get it out though, because it's the way it's made. You'd probably never get it pulled out of there.
That's what she said.
I can't believe you just pulled that one, Will.
I was reading Tony's. He gave me the idea. Tony said that's what she said.
And Bill H said it won't hurt.
Okay, good. I can't be the only person that's happened to, because yeah.
I've always been taught you stop pushing when there's resistance.
You know what it is? You know what happened? You know, you got that tank and they got these California crap, you got to hold and pull. Well, the freaking thing slipped. You know how it's got the little lip or a little thing that keeps it attaches to the side of the tank.
Mm-hmm. So you won't drop it in there?
Yeah. It slipped and it pushed the thing down in there.
Yeah, how do you use those new gas things? Say the push, pull, and twist all at the same time.
Yeah, and hold your mouth a certain way, and then hold 5 pounds or 5 gallons of fuel.
I will tell you right now, I will not have another one of those tanks. I will literally go to a Roll King or whatever and order another 5-gallon, like for my paramotor fuel tank, the nozzle. I'm not dealing with all that. Those things are so irritating.
Hey, I seen a new race tank the other day that's got a metal flex hose and it comes out the bottom and the lid is a vent. So you can hold it up and not have to turn it upside down.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, that would come in handy. You could set it up on something or hold it without having to flip it upside down.
So that's what I did with my 16-gallon tank. It had one of those it has a hose with a little pump on it, a pump nozzle, and you got to keep squeezing it. And let me go ahead and tell you, I cut that right off, and I put a valve on the end of it.
Yep.
I just make sure that thing is higher than a generator, and I turn it on, and I'm good to go. Like, it's no problem at all. And when the time that it's the fuel level in the 16-gallon tank is the same level as the generator, it's light enough to pick up and set on top of the generator, and you just let it fill up. Gravity fed, perfect.
Yeah, I got rid of that pump handle. It sucked.
I cut mine off with hatred, and then Mr. Mark McElroy with Camp and Cook, he's like, oh, I went and got this ball valve, so I pretty much just copied what he did, and it worked out great.
Yeah, he sent me a list of it. It made it a lot easier.
The racing jugs are the way to go. They really are. You know, the long nozzle.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the spout.
The 2 plastic ones I've had for 2 years, like it keeps cracking at the lid. So I don't know what that's about.
Before you fill it up, use a lighter and run it up there to heat up the line. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Make sure you get plenty of fumes going.
Yeah. Start at the tip of it, light it, and then work your way down. Oh.
So Paramom says, don't forget her son Robert Michaels is going to be the guest on David Wolf's show Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. So Tony wants to know if I had mentioned the dates, the same dates for next year. If I remember correctly, we are going for the first week of March. I have not got a confirmation. I actually will have, hopefully by next Tuesday, I will hopefully have an answer for you. We're dealing with the county, and things don't run really quickly, unfortunately. So, but we are definitely, if we can get it again, which I don't see why we wouldn't, it's going to be the same, like the first week of March, which the weather was fantastic.
Sorry. Yeah, that was a perfect time. It wasn't hot. It wasn't cold. It was comfortable at night. You could sleep without running the air conditioner.
Yep.
That was perfect.
I will tell you right now. I'll tell you right now, if Krista was there, I'd have been running that air conditioner all night long because that girl hated having the windows open. She just because of the noise in the morning of people flying and stuff. I would have spent so much money on fuel, but we didn't have her there, so I did not run the AC, and for the most part, I was extremely comfortable.
Yeah, I was too.
I ran mine a pretty good bit, but it was in the afternoons.
Yeah.
Midday. Yeah.
Yep. Midday, understandably. But again, I wasn't in the camper during the day. I actually enjoy being outside and not just staying in the camper and just sitting there doing nothing on my phone. You can do that at home. Like let's get outside and have some fun, enjoy the fresh air.
I was too busy taking drugs for a major toothache. I had to lay back down and take a nap. I couldn't function.
Yeah, I'd go into the camper and I'd be like, "What are you doing? Why are you in here?" I'm coming out in a minute. Hour later, go in there, didn't move. That was Shannon's first time, I think, in a very long time of being around that many people, and I think she had a culture shock and a like a reality check of all these people are here. There's a lot of people. I think she kind of shut down, which whatever. They
keep invading my space. Why they keep coming up in here?
Yeah, now she knows what it's like, and if we can get her to come back next year, then we'll be good to go. We'll get her out this time. We'll lock the doors so she can't.
Hey, you know what though? That's freaking. She did good because that was culture shock.
It was.
You take somebody like out of their element where they know everybody, and then you put. It's like she didn't really know anyone at that. Got the clients. I was pretty good.
I know. I do forget. I can literally walk into a room full of 100 people, not know one person, and walk out, talk to 90% of them. Like I don't care. Like I just keep on keeping on until somebody takes the bait and we end up hanging out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. And I have to remember, not everybody's like me. I mean, if everybody in the world was like me, we'd be awesome. Just so you know.
I say we'd be in trouble.
Oh,
don't you agree, Shannon?
Yeah.
So Daddy Dutch Barbecue's in the house.
Where'd he go? I didn't even see him go by.
Yep.
I was looking.
And one of these days, we're going to have Nick, you and I can go take a run up to where Daddy Dutch is. We can go fly up there on some farmland and get some good cooking done all at the same time. He's in, I believe, Iowa. He tells me all the time. I keep forgetting. My memory is as long as my hair, and I need a haircut.
Iowa, Idaho, it's all the same. It's an Iowa.
Yes.
Indiana, it's all up there.
Yeah. Linda don't got no power.
She didn't have power yesterday.
Good Lord, that hair must be frizzy. Boy, that hair got to be frizzy by now.
I mean, that's not the place you want to be without power. If they had an ice storm up there, those knocked down a lot of
Greg Laney said that he tried to tell a joke on a podcast, but it turns out he's not remotely funny.
Oh,
I'll tell you what. Greg Laney's a lot like Mark McElroy. Like you don't expect something to come out of him, and all of a sudden you're just rolling on the floor laughing. Linda says she had no power since Sunday. Whew.
Keith Gray's in the house. He says Cummins Zonin 8 kilowatts.
Dude,
that's what I have on motorhome.
That thing is so loud. I cannot stand those. Chris and I actually looked at a camper that had one of those, and I was like, "How much of a discount do you give us if we give that generator back? Because I don't want it." That thing was right under the bed too. Ain't no way.
I couldn't do it when it's that close.
No.
I've been in one that's got that built in. It just vibrates too much, too shaky.
I mean, there was people back in the day who would get a hotel room and put quarters in a machine to do the same thing.
I know.
What do you mean you know?
Oh, I've seen them.
Heard of them.
Hey, look, I've had to stay in some sketchy places in my travels. During my job, be like, hey, you need to stay at this hotel. It's cheaper. I said, I don't think I need to stay there. Oh, that's where you're staying. And when I check in and send him a picture of the quarter machine on the wall and the mirrors on the ceiling, they let me go somewhere else.
And then when
I have never seen that in my life.
I've seen it recently.
Recently?
Yes, like in the past 10 years, I have seen it. I'm like, I think I'm not staying here.
And then when you knock on the door, it's like then or push the doorbell. It's like, let's get it on. Bum, bum.
Little Barry White.
Yeah.
Greg Laney. Last thing you remember the first fly for Gage? Didn't he stay in a tent?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
in the woods.
Yeah, in the woods. Yeah, he was probably the only smart one. In the shade.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't miss those tent days.
I still enjoy them. As long as it's cool outside, I got no problem. Hammock camping, tents, all good. Absolutely no problem.
If we go somewhere close, I want to put that rooftop tent back on my truck and take it and try it. But it's got to be a day or two trip, not a week.
Now, real quick question for those who all care more about Wendy than you. Is she coming to Bad Apples?
If she comes, it'll be Friday night. Should be Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Well, all right, fine.
She won't be there all week. Some of us have to work.
Pay for all those quarters for that shaky bed.
That's right.
So Greg said,
"Get all the quarters out of the change jar so I can take them with me."
How about the machines that used to be in the restrooms?
Yeah.
What machines?
Oh, come on, Shane.
Come on.
And Wendy didn't even believe that. Actually, in the women's bathroom at my work, there's still a quarter machine in there for feminine products. I don't think there's anything in those, but
it's just somewhere to put your quarters.
Hey, I walked into a building we got for sale, a commercial building, and I walked in the women's bathroom the other day, and they've got 2 hanging on the wall, and they're free. I'm like, who's giving all this stuff away? It ain't cheap.
Angela Presslick said Wendy's laugh is the best.
The same one who says quarters in the bed, a rocking dryer, both work great.
Shit.
Oh man,
that's funny.
Have any of you guys watched 1883 or 1923 on Paramount Plus?
No.
I would say 1923 is better than 1823, but both of them are pretty good. They're from like the beginning of Yellowstone or whatever. Absolutely hooked on that 1923. Watched that probably a week. Came home and watched it every day until it was bedtime. And the weekends all day long.
No. I have to work every afternoon. What are you talking about?
Flying is not work.
Well, I do both. I come home from work and go to work, or I go flying, and then when it gets dark, I come home and go to work.
What do you do at nighttime?
Tint windows.
Yeah, no one tinted any windows at Fly for Gage.
Every day. I did one today. Got one tomorrow.
Boy, oh boy.
Somebody has to hustle. We can't have them city jobs.
Listen, I don't drive 1, 2, or 6 Ferraris. got a wife with her nails done, pedicure, manicure, hair on point. Woo!
Yeah. you must not be talking about Wendy.
Has anyone watched Craven on Netflix? It's pretty good.
Craven? No.
I will tell Slade, yes, Landman is on fire, dude. That's a good one. Angela, you're only watching Reacher because he's half naked half the time with his muscles. I mean, if I stood next to him, we'd be identical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I tried to tell Nick and Wendy to watch Reacher, but they said they didn't like it.
They thought you said Preacher.
You told me to watch Preacher.
Not Preacher.
We've watched Preacher. We've started watching Preacher and then turn that crap off.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about. I said Reacher.
You told me to watch Preacher. And I watched about 3 episodes of it, and I was like, Will has lost his ever-loving mind. Me and Wendy looked at each other and says, there's something wrong with Will.
And then they went to church, and they weren't even open. They broke in. They felt so bad.
We got to go to church, man. We got to go. Holy cow.
All right, well, Craven with the K was pretty good. See, and even Slade he said it was good.
I've seen Slade. He tried to convince everybody to go in his camper for some jalapeno cheddar deer sausage. You know what I mean? You can't trust a guy like that.
What is April 3rd through the 13th? Who said that? It went away. Scuba said, John Wayne, April 3rd through the 13th will be in Nashville.
Hey, Nick, have you ever gone to that car show that big car show that they have in Nashville? Or no, I'm sorry, in oh my God, where is the car show at in Tennessee? Gatlinburg.
Yes, Rod Run.
Yes.
The past. Yes. Yep. We usually go every year.
We did Airbnb with Michelle and Mark and Mark's son and his girlfriend. We had like a freaking 8-bedroom Airbnb with pool table, hot tub, and all that. And we went to that. And all I wished for at that time is I had a bicycle. Like I was just like, dude, it was horrendous walking in that heat and everything else. I was like, good Lord.
You can ride the whole strip in a couple hours on a bike and see everything you want to see.
Yep. No 6-door dualies jacked up. Oh,
anything you can imagine is there.
Give me one of them. I mean, just give me one. I can't afford it, but if you gave me one, I'd drive the snot out of it. Slade, you're 100% correct. I did like your sausage. Tony said he got me in his camper as well, but I'm shy to say anything. They might have been bad touches.
1966 Chevelle. Man, Bill, that's nice. Oh, he just detailed a 1966 Chevelle. He made $100. Okay, well, 1966 Chevelle.
That's about 20 years after Will was born.
It's 1 year before I was born.
Man,
$100.
I'm out. I can't do it.
For $100? No, I'm not even washing my own truck for $100.
I don't wash my truck for $100. I ain't doing it. No.
I don't know about you guys, but the pollen has been absolutely the worst I've ever experienced.
I got a superior gene pool, so pollen doesn't really bother me. But I heard it's been bad.
It's been horrible.
Look, we went on this bike ride this past weekend, and the people in front riding would just just plume cloud of pollen would come up off the asphalt in front of you like a dust cloud, just riding along. Like, get in the front, not ride in the back.
Yeah, right?
I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of gross what the pollen really is, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Breathing it in.
You done lost your dang mind.
Oh, jeez.
It's getting late. Will's getting out there.
And those fish sticks are starting to kick in now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, hopefully I'm gonna work on getting Mr. Jackson on the show next week. If in worst case scenario, we're gonna do a couple dry runs, and maybe we'll throw some videos out or whatever. Do some editing. Paramotor NC gave me a great idea with that, about just doing some videos and then edited them and then posted them on YouTube. So I'd love to. The kid absolutely loves YouTube. He watches it all day long, every day. So I think he would think he'd do good once he got comfortable. But I don't know. I'd like to help him out.
Hey, Shane's Planet Shane, what's going on, man? He said we turned our cable off about 6 months ago just watching our old DVD collection. TBH, what's that mean? Don't miss it.
TBH, Throwback Thursday?
I don't know.
TBH. What is TBH?
Oh, to be honest.
Oh, to be honest. Hey, I got news for you. I haven't had cable in about 15 to 18 years.
You and me both.
No, I shut that crap off when it got up to like $300 a month. I was like, for what? I'm done. I went and bought
watch commercials.
Yeah.
I went and bought $100 over-the-air antenna. I get 120 channels, and the pictures are better than what the streaming services and cable companies offer. But then they came out with the streaming services like Netflix and everything else. I'm only paying, man, I'd say $40 a month, and I have like 8 different streaming services. I'll take it.
My YouTube's got to stop going up. It's getting expensive.
I just got that free with my cellular company, the YouTube with no commercials or whatever, YouTube TV or I don't know what it is. Anyways, I got a year for free.
Premium?
I don't even know.
That's what it is.
They offered it. I took it because it was free, and kind of like that sausage, jalapeno deer sausage at Fly for Gage. It was free.
It was free. I'm taking
I mean, it really wasn't free at the end, but
man,
yes.
For years I used the Brave browser, which their thing was no YouTube commercials, and it worked like a freaking charm for a long, long time. And they finally, hey, put an end to that.
Yeah, Scuba, it's premium.
Commercials.
Oh yeah, so Scuba says it's premium. You're oh yeah, Scuba, oh it's premium. I say it's premium, and you're like, what?
No one heard you.
No.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get out of here. You guys got anything else you want to add to tonight's show?
Yeah, well, I mean, we got Linda's Treehouse coming up tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, and then David Wolf Show, 9 p.m. right after that, YouTube. And then what else we got? Scuba Steve on Friday night.
Yes.
Scuba Vapes, 8 p.m. Eastern. Don't want to miss that. It's a lot of fun. And then, of course, back to us Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern.
That's right. All right, guys. Mr. Nick Justice with Paralife PPG and Just Us E-Bikes, where you can get your paramotor apparel and gear, and you get your sold e-bikes. And once Nick sold you the bikes, you call me and I take care of what apparently, because that's what happened.
Call the service department. Shane take care of it.
Yeah, I got you.
Customer service.
Oh, customer service all the way, 100% satisfaction. Oh, and then we got Will Fly. I'm sorry, Nick. You got anything you want to add to all that nonsense?
Good, very good.
Oh man, my bad. And then we Will Fly. What we got?
You can find me on YouTube. Search for Will Fly or online at willflyppg.com. And if you live in the Southeast U.S., join our Facebook page, Southeast Paramotor Group.
And you guys can find me here on this channel of Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane, or on TikTok at PPG Shane. With that being said, see you guys next Tuesday. Don't forget about Linda and Scuba Thursday and Friday nights. Peace.
Sweet.